What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some Age of Empires, the third installment of the Age of Empires series, following Age of Empires 2, sliding right between Age of Empires 2, actually, and Age of Empires 3, and being the third RTS game made by Ensemble Studios. A history of this can be found at We Want Acknowledgement, Microsoft Relic, .com.org, .au.gov, all the other above things, whatever you want to go to. Spawning on top of the map in the red color, playing as Zeus. His name is Ridu. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Thor. His name is SunTzu. The map is Mediterranean. And this is game number 3. Game number 3. First game, Oasis. Ridiculous game. Second game, Tundra Pools. Ridiculous game. Are we going to get a third game, Mediterranean ridiculous game? I know sometimes you guys are like, Mediterranean, yeah, but these players seem to be just a little bit different from the average player. And they put on a show, that's for sure. So we'll see what these guys are going to be able to come up with in this Zeus versus Thor war. If we've been following any Mediterranean recently, or if you've been following any Mediterranean games recently with Thor, especially with Norse, with Norse, especially with Thor, you will have remembered the fabled, almost beautiful, some might say historic, or even like a genius. No, I don't think we go that far. But the game of Thor versus Hades on Mediterranean, Shadowfax versus Green Sea Squash, where we saw a Norse player winning water on Mediterranean somehow, some way. And that strategy by Shadowfax is 3 docks. Advance a little bit late, play defensive, get a big bowl of ships, go, and you're in a good spot to fight the water against Hades. The question is, does it work against Zeus? Zeus is one step in front of Hades on the chain of the Mediterranean tier list. You know, the chain. Zeus. Because he's got Bolt. Bolt is huge. Which means that Valkyrie is going to do no damage, which is a big reason why Shadowfax was able to deal to win the water against Green Sea Squash. So we'll see what SunTzu is going to be able to come up with in this game. We'll see what Ridu is going to be able to come up with this game. It looks like he's just doing the standard 430 advance here. No surprises there. Going to make about 9 to 11 fishing ship, or 8 fishing ship, or whatever he feels like. 2 more villages and click advance. Oops. That's what I wanted. And we are seeing Freya is on the way for SunTzu, so he's advancing really, really fast with 6 fishing ship. Now, if this was Nilla, this is a good build. It's a great build. Because you can push in, you can really harass the boomy Zeus player. You get an extra 2 longboats out. But this is Titans. And the extra 2 longboats tend to turn into not extra 2 longboats pretty quickly. So we'll see how this goes. And it also means that SunTzu is very much dependent on winning this water. We see the Kataska boss coming in, going to be checking out the docks, checking out the situation here. See 10 villages. I like the extra dwarves for SunTzu. It means he can throw them over onto gold a little bit later if he wants to. And next coming through for SunTzu, there is the immediate longboats getting produced. House coming up. It's looking like SunTzu is not going to be able to afford to produce everything that he wants to here. The house should come up, but this is going to be 99% longboats. There's only really one longboat advantage, 1 and a bit longboat advantage, and these triremes are all both going to be out here, it looks like. As he's moving in, pushing Ridu off of fish here. And now Ridu's getting out his own longboats. Nice micro from Ridu. The way you want to play this early game as Greek is you want to do as much damage as possible while spreading as much damage onto your ships as possible. You don't want to lose any ships at all. That's the most important thing. We are seeing good micro yet again from Ridu. We see the ships going after each other. Will we see a defensive restoration here or not? Looks like one ship is about to fall as we see it trying to pull that one back. Beautiful micro from SunTzu here. He's keeping those ships very, very low. What I'd like to see with the Valkyrie actually against Zeus is to hold it in reserve, sit it here, and then heal your boats up. So when you do this damage, come in, and then look at this. You've got 1 basically dead, 2 basically dead, 3 basically dead longboats. These heal up so quickly. Look at this HP. 7.5 HP a second. So this would be healed up in, I can't do the math, but very, very quickly. And it's not going to get bolted. And you can guarantee as soon as this Valkyrie walks in and starts harassing some villages, it's going to get bolted. Now SunTzu moving back in. We do see these trireme attempting to snipe. Nope. Doesn't want to snipe anything here. You see a fishing ship that is about to go down. Nice micro yet again by SunTzu. Doesn't manage to kill the fishing ship. Oh, beautiful micro. Is he going to get it away though? He doesn't manage to get away. Nice pick there, but SunTzu gets a pick as well. Lots of low HP boats here for Ridu. He's got 9 ships here going on 10, and we see 10 for 11 actually. 12 for SunTzu. We're seeing 59 supply to 64. The Thor economy so huge. And this Valkyrie is chilling just out of line of sight of everything here. We'll see what SunTzu can see. I actually can't see a lot. He's got no idea what's going on in the base. There's the restoration. You've got to retreat here. He's got to accept that he's got the stronger god. 12 triremes now to 12 longboats. Lots of low HP longboats. All of these full HP triremes. Not microing right now for SunTzu. Just yet. We'll see if he can hold on here or not. Now it looks like Ridu taking this fight, given he's got all the healthy triremes. SunTzu taking it for some reason, even though he's behind on ship count, behind on HP count. Nice micro. There's the forest fire. And we're back over here. Triremes doing their thing. 10 triremes, 5 longboats. SunTzu's still building longboats. He's going to be garrisoning them. In an attempt to continue fighting water here. But Ridu, not a silly AOM player. Just going to calmly keep building his trireme. The longboat's all falling, and then he's going to regroup as we take down this dock. Could be moving back and forth and dodging these docks. They only have a 5.5 track rating, and the ships, the trireme, the Greek trireme, they move at 6 speed, so the dock misses. So if you want to get this one moving back and forth, you can. And there we go. He's going to be doing that. Nice play. Then it changes. And you have to kind of watch it. Nice play from SunTzu, I think. Or maybe it ran out of range. I don't know. Now the dock is gone. SunTzu going to be building some longhouses. And Ridu wins the water. See the Jason and the Minotaur coming in. This is even more losses here for SunTzu because all of this is stuff that he shouldn't have spent. See a random Herser has come out. He's lost his coffee, Mr. Valley. Sad, sad, sad. Villagers getting pulled off the wood, maybe going over onto these boar now. Starting to see the longhouses coming up. What does Redo do here? He's made one military academy. He's sitting at 87 of 105 supply, making hoplites. What I love to see from smart Greek players who win the water is instead of just grabbing the town centers like blindly and giving your opponent a chance to outplay you, you can just go straight to the Mythic Age. And they can't stop the Colossus. Because they're not going to be able to punish you before then. Because you've got such a huge economic boost by having the fish. But we'll see what Redo is going to be doing. He's going for his second town center. So second town center jumping ages is fine as well. Dwarven Armory coming up for SunTzu. Seeing all the fishing ships are falling. Now it's just a question of whether or not SunTzu can get access to a second gold mine. There's one over here, there's one over here. We do see, I thought that was a military building going up, but it is a pig. What I love to see players go on both sides with military buildings. But we do see Redo going to push forward and get his archery range up in the face of SunTzu. He has to be careful. Redo has to be careful. SunTzu has to be careful. He's actually running straight into these trireme here. Really nice play from Redo to draw these units in. These trireme do so much damage to the land units. But, ooh, nice. Seems like they just didn't do anything, though. The villagers are forward. We see one archery range going up. Third town center coming up. So maybe Redo can just pump units and get a gold starve as an idea. See the hoplites down here going to be checking things out on the gold mine. Also, if he builds out all the units, then he can just go underworld and then finish the game with an underworld play over here. See the lion getting sniped here. Villagers turning around, fighting the hoplite, but nice pullback there. We see there's the third town center. Fourth town center is also secured for Redo. But population-wise, 103 pop to 71 pop. Redo's still in front, but a lot of that is in ships here. In fact, 30 of it is in ships, so the land supply is actually exactly the same. I'm surprised to see this villager come over this side. And the dwarves, they look like they're trying to get onto this gold mine. And there's all these units already over here, and the entire army of SunTzu is off raiding right now. Thanks so much for the 5 months. Go Tesgo. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. What is this? More archery ranges going up. Military, we are going to see the ox cart getting targeted down first. The Odysseus will come in and snipe so much. The dwarves turning around and fighting as if they have to. The army of Redo is just going to get pumped right now. He's got so many fishing ships. He's got Purse Scene. Spamming villagers out. Ox Caravan, 11 HP. Kill the Ox Caravan. No. Another military campaign. Skadi has come through for SunTzu. This is kind of scary, I have to say. I mean, it's scary for SunTzu because he doesn't have a gold mine, but it's scary for Redo because if he gets up a hill fort, this kind of pressure here doesn't work. If hill fort gets up, then you make Huskell, you make Throwing Axemen, and then Hoplite Toxotes just lose. Nice usage of the Gatherers here to take down Odysseus so that the Frost Giants can deal some more damage. Imagine Forest Fire here, just as an aside. More units coming into this position now. Redo? I mean, he can just drag the units over here to where the trireme are. He's just short supply here. He's short resources because he went 3 town centers and pressure. Sort of doesn't work that way. And SunTzu is climbing his way slowly back into this game. Armory coming up for Redo now. What is this, a fake? Trying to drag these units into the trireme. I'm trying to pump these Toxotes out as best as he can. There's no heroes here. There's Odysseus coming back in, but dragging them into these trireme. Big mistake here. He's trying to do so much damage. If you get heroic fleet, this upgrade here, 150% extra bonus damage versus myth units, you could actually use them to snuff the frost giants pretty well. There's so many frost giants though. It's so hard for classical age Zeus to deal with this. 5 frost giants. So many. Maybe instead of the 5th one here, maybe instead of the 6th one, you should get Rhyme. SunTzu's going to be able to hit Mythic Age. The market's going up. He's going Balder. This is incredibly all in, but it may just work. And this is why you don't get 3 town centers when you win the water. And you, well, I mean, maybe you can play defensive and get 3 town centers, but Rito is definitely throwing this at this point. We'll see if this Ragnarok's going to work or not. There's how many villages? He's got 44 villages. It's looking like, I mean, Rito's just spamming units here. He actually is not trading efficiently at this point, but the Jasons here, that's going to be able to slap down some of these frost giants really quickly. There's 2 frost giants down, 2 left. There's a frost for some reason. Balder is incoming. The dwarves turn around. Try and take down the medium hoplite. Rito does micro that one away. Nice play. The trireme's now getting deleted. 4th town center coming up for Rito, but I think that one's going to get denied pretty quickly by Balder. He just doesn't like... Disrespect. Not going heroic age. No heroic age here for Rito, so no pass best. He doesn't have that much gold either. So the Ragnarok may be pretty brutal. And there's the Mythic Age. There's the Ragnarok 160 pop. If he gets this talent center up, the population for Rito is going to be exactly the same. He's got so many military buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 military buildings here. There is this Friar Giant, but we'll see if he notices the town center or not. And he does notice the town center going up, so he's going to deny that one for the time being. These Ragnarok heroes are just going to sneak around this this chemo style wall as if it's not there. That's got to be painful. And Rito, he's able to kill off a lot of these units. What's the armor upgrades? Only pierce armor, bronze pierce armor, and copper weapons. Now we see the heroes of Ragnarok easily going to take down the first town center here. These Rag heroes, basically you can't do anything about. We do have Apollo coming through though for Rito, and he just basically needs to stay alive. He's got so much food economy here to play with as well. And this army here is sort of been slaughtered. SunTzu's got no food in the bank. Watchtower's coming through now for Rito in order to defend over here. He can't grab this town center either because he's got 0 food. Does he have any units trained? He's got a couple. He can buy 100 food, I guess, to get the town center up if he wants to. More walls coming down on this side of the map. The heroes of Ragnarok moving into the base of Rito. Not going to be able to take this town center down before Apollo comes up, it seems. Plus, there's watchtowers already up. We see 1 hero going down. More of these will fall. And we will see like potentially an underworld from here back home in order to defend against this. And it's looking like this Ragnarok is already fizzling out. There's the underworld into his home base. I'm not sure if that's for the Heracles to beat this to beat down on these myth units here. And then the rest of these units just return home to take down these ones. This looks like Rito has managed to defend this Ragnarok here. And over here as well. 89 supply left for SunTzu. And he picks off everything at home. A lot of villagers falling though, but Reader's still 44 villagers, 22 fishing ships. So we're at a huge advantage here. Heracles taking down some more of these rag heroes, doing his thing. The Fire Giant follow-up coming in, but you can only make 3. And Heracles, very, very good at cleaning out the Fire Giant. Only 60% hack armor. See these units retreating here, looking to maybe come and push off this gold mine that's just expired. Does find some villagers, so he's going to try and snipe those as best as he can. Now we've got a Power Spist coming in to take down these heroes of Ragnarok. Gold villagers moving up to this gold mine. You can actually sneak through this wall as well and go to this gold mine if you want, or just walk through the underworld and go there as well. Whatever he feels like, but there's just enough units here to just push these heroes away. These Fire Giant getting targeted down by the Heracles, targeted down by the Jason. These damage that they do, these Fire Giants stand no chance against the bat of Heracles. And this is the sort of cheaper Heracles as well, but that's the game. Only 200 food, 150 wood. Well played by Redo here. SunTzu almost made it work. Redo tried his best to throw this one. I feel like maybe if SunTzu had, instead of maybe going Ragnarok, maybe grabbed this town center and built a hill fort, he may have been in a better position to push through here, but he didn't do it. And Redo did manage to take this one with SunTzu losing the water too hard to get back into the game. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.